In the last month of clips, maybe a bit longer, I've talked about being very, very peaceful, feeling very much at peace. And it was a wonderful feeling to have such calm, peaceful feeling inside and out. And the last couple of days have kind of thrown me off kilter a little bit. And I probably noticed it at the first point of not feeling right, something doesn't feel right in my stomach. And just that not feeling at ease, not feeling relaxed or calm or that peaceful feeling that I've had and got used to over the past, I want to say 6 weeks, it could be longer. So today on my walk, I sort of asked myself, what's going on? What is it about? Because for it to come on quite quickly, as it has, is quite an interesting change. So what I found, I've looked over and found this is a busy week that I've just ended. Now Sunday, so we have the start of another week. But I've just ended a busy, frantic, difficult week. Lots of things in there that would challenge anybody, not just myself. They're difficult things but for other people in my life too. And that can throw us all off, can't it? We can have those moments of feeling calm. Something happens, and when I look over the last few days, quite a few things have happened, really, that could just by themselves throw me a little bit off kilter and just make me a bit unsettled. Now, if I just remained with those feelings or just ignored them, I would have completely forgotten that was the case, that I've gone through different things over the past few days. I would have just thought that there was something in me. I was feeling a bit weirded out by something. But when you look inside, you notice that there's more to it. You can notice, ask yourself what's been happening. So for me these past few days there's been not being settled in one aspect of my life, and my dad's had some scans, visits to the hospital and some scans. Obviously that would unsettle anybody. It's no doubt unsettled him, and I've picked up on his energy as well. I've also had a return of a health issue I thought was sorted, and I'm hoping it is. I'm hoping this is just a one-off. So it's quite natural that there'd be something in me that's a bit questioning, a bit unsettled about my own health. There's been other things happening that would make me stop and think and take stock, and other concerns that may or may not have arisen. So I've arrived at Sunday, and it's only the last couple of days really when I've had this jolt, and probably these health things when I thought that was over, and no, it's still there. So it's really good to question, because the last couple of nights I've had difficulty sleeping, which is very unlike me. Normally I'm off immediately, and I can be off through the night, the whole night, up until 6 o'clock in the morning. The last few nights I've been waking up around 3 or a bit earlier, and sometimes dropping off quite quickly, sometimes not. And when that happens to me, I do question what's going on in my body and my mind, because that is very unusual for me. And when we notice those changes of our own patterns, it's really good to stop and take stock and just think, right, what is happening in my life? Why do I feel this way? Because this is unusual. The slightest thing, when you've got big things unsettling you, then the slightest change can unsettle you. The slightest thought of rumination or something happening or something not happening as you've expected can completely throw you. So stopping, considering my week, what's gone on, it's completely calmed me in a way to go, well, yes, of course I'm unsettled, of course I've got these feelings in my stomach that maybe keeping me awake. It's completely natural that is going on. So there's an interesting thought. Just wanted to record these thoughts because it might be happening in your life, and it might be usual, it might be unusual, but have you taken stock and looked at the last few days or however long it's lasted and thought, well, what's been going on in all areas of your life, whether that be mentally, emotionally, physically, financially, all areas, what's been happening for you? So just taking that time really just to check who you are and how you are, and if you are unsettled, why, what's happened. Okay, so just taking that time. I have this morning and I feel so much better, having looked through my calendar this week and thought, oh yeah, I forgot that was this week. That feels so much. I thought, a few days have passed, but so much has happened. It's very interesting. So just take stock for yourself and consider all that you're going through at the moment and all that's happening for you and around you and to you. Thank you.